right, everybody, welcome back to Versus Live. My name is Corey Baumeister.
And I'm Ross Merriam.
And we got Rob in the booth. Say what's up, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Rob will be taking all your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. If you want to take, or if you want your questions answered, take at Star City Games. Get your favorite question or comment sent over to us. Now, we got to talk about these bans real quick. We just got hit with a bomb here. So we're going to be playing Modern. But first, I want to hear, what do you think is going to be banned? Let's talk about Pioneer and Modern.
So
let's speculate a little bit.
As I said before the break, my article today for SCG that is live now, you can read that after the show, is about the problems that Pioneer is facing right now and my proposed solutions for them.
Okay.
And,
God, they listened quickly.
I guess. Yeah. It went live at 11, and then this announcement comes at like 2.
Man, I didn't know you had so much pull with Wizards.
And neither did I.
Dang.
News to both of us. So, yeah, three hours later, they're like, okay, we got to do something.
Yeah.
If Ross is upset, we cannot allow this to happen.
Ross only gets upset at the most serious of things.
Yes.
So.
He is known as only the most calm, level-headed human being in the entirety of the Magic the Gathering community.
Yeah,
this is serious. Let's buckle down, get some Applebee's delivered, and have a real lunch meeting.
Smart. Yeah, it's Reed Duke and you as the calm people of Magic.
So my suggestion for bans was just Inverter of Truth. Okay. I think it's pretty clear that that's the deck that is overpowered and is really not only dominating the format at a competitive level, but restricting the metagame and just making a lot of decks completely not viable.
Okay.
So I want to see that deck sort of surgically targeted, and Inverter is the card that surgically targets it and just removes it from the metagame. While I do think Dig Through Time is one of the better cards in the format, and it's obviously the best card in that deck.
Yeah. Without fetch lines, it hasn't been dominant. But, in the deck, of course, it's insane.
Yeah. But, in fair reactive decks like Azorius Control, stuff like that, it has been good, but not overpowered. So I think let people play with Dig. If they were going to target anything else, something out of Lotus Breach is reasonable. Just because that deck is annoying to have around.
It's not fun. It's not fun to play against, and it's fun to play with when your opponent doesn't have damping spheres. So
and very unfun to play when they do.
Exactly. Yeah. I have unenjoyed myself every time I've played with it. But
so that's what I would speculate for Pioneer.
Yeah. Just Inverter?
Just Inverter and maybe something from Breach. I wouldn't be that surprised, but I've heard some talks about maybe Walking Ballista also getting the axe, just getting like all the combos out. That hits the Heliod combo, and Ballista's been a staple of the format since at the beginning. With the green decks, but
no, leave that card. Yeah, I would say just Inverter, and I think something from some Breach would get banned. So I think Underworld Breach as well too. Just
Underworld
that
Breach
card,
Lotus Field.
That card just doesn't add any fun element to Magic in any regard. Like I don't find the enjoyment of that card anywhere.
It's kind of absurd to me that card's out of print, but
I know. It's like how Yawgmoth will. Let's make it cheaper.
It costs 2, and the cards didn't get exiled.
And I'll start for Modern. Modern, first of all, I still don't think I would ban anything. I think the format's great, but if they announced it, I bet they are going to do something.
If they announce it, they are. That's how it works. And I'm surprised too. I would not have expected a ban in Modern.
The only thing I do like for a ban is banning Astrolabe, just because it makes deck building way less interesting. It's just like you just throw in anything. Like I was just talking about in my ban deck, how I'm going to easily splash Plague Engineer the next Modern tournament I play. I shouldn't be able to do that. Should be kind of tough. Like fetch lands are already enough of fixing. So I think Astrolabe, and I'm going to be ambitious and say Sanctuary will go, just because there's not a lot of value from either of those cards, and they do warp the format quite a bit.
One of the nice elements of the fetch shock mana base that has been a staple in Modern and in other formats before is that while you can actually cast your spells, and it's nice to have that ability, because if the mana bases aren't good enough for you to even consistently cast your spells, then you just can't do it. But here you do, it's powerful enough to get your colors. Almost no matter what you're doing. You could play 5 colors off fetch shocks.
And I want my cool basics back.
Yes.
Do you think that Modern is also a chance of an unban? And possibly the same with Pioneer as well, maybe like Oath of Nissa or some of the small things like that.
Give me my cat back.
We'll talk about unbans. But my point is,
can't be unbanning Twin. Let's be honest.
You always have the option of making these splashes and getting the cards that you want in your deck. But there is a significant cost in the extra life that you just give up in a given game. When you're playing against Burn and Goblins and other aggressive oriented decks, humans, that's a real cost. So that creates an interesting decision. Because there are going to be some metagames where it's right, some where it's wrong. And it's fun to try to suss out where that line is. With Astrolabe, that cost is effectively gone because you just get basics the entire way up the curve.
Yep.
You have perfect mana, and you get to take advantage of all these snow cards. You get to play Dead of Winter, Icewind Coatl, and it just
And you get to play Uro without the cost of, losing a lot of life. So with Snow and Uro combined, you just kill decks like Burn. Like they can't be played really. Like, I mean, I feel like people
Burn has dropped off recently.
It really has, So I can't even fathom unbans. I would not assume there are going to be any unbans in either of the format, but you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, Jace and Bloodbraid got unbanned.
And Stoneforge and
they were great.
They also play.
Yeah,
but
they're
not
great cards for the format, I feel.
Yeah, Ross, before you've talked about like maybe Green Sun Zenith might be all right. Right?
Get GT off that ban list.
That's the one that I've been lobbying for a while.
Is that the one?
GT,
Sorry.
I don't think GT would see play.
Yeah.
Well, it would see some. But
Maybe,
I think it would be a one of in Stoneforge Mystic decks, and it wouldn't even be that good.
Yeah, it'd be like, I still want Batterskull first.
Yeah. But it would be fine. I guess it gets a lot better now that we have this Goblin deck around. GT is very good against Goblins. So, and that's fine. They have a million ways they can deal with it. They can play Goblin Trashmaster, Goblin Crater Maker. They can play, different shatter effects. We have K Command, Abrupt Decay. Our creatures are bigger. So I think GTA is an easy unban in Modern, to be honest. Yeah. And I think it has been that way for 3 or 4 years. Green Sun Zenith, when they banned it the first time, I thought it was kind of nonsense.
But you can Green Sun Zenith for like a Dryad, for the Dryad land, right? Like on turn 1 and stuff.
Yeah.
And,
that's the power of it, is that it's, Llanowar Elf / Demonic Tutor for green decks.
Yeah.
As a split card. So, but, and it would be good, and it would see play.
Yeah.
But when they banned it the first time, it was because Modern wasn't seeing a whole lot of play overall, and a lot of the pros just kept playing their same Countercat deck for like 6 months straight. And I'm not even sold that deck was very good, but they kept playing it anyway because it's what they knew, and it was good enough. And eventually Wild Nacatl and Green Sun Zenith got banned for, metagame diversity reasons. But I don't think the data they had at that point in time was particularly accurate because the format was in its infancy. So that's one I think you could. It's dangerous, but you could think about it.
Yeah.
GTA, I think, is an easy unban, though.
To be fair, we all thought Jace the Mind Sculptor was just going to destroy it.
Yeah, I bought a set of them.
Yeah, I can imagine. They went down, I bet.
They're not as much as when I bought them somehow.
Yeah. All right, so that's our hopes for it. Let's do some battle.
I'm with you on the ban Astrolabe train, by the way.
Here's my dream hope, though. Okay, right? Pioneer. Unban Cat, unban Oath, give me that back. And then for Modern, unban the horrible use of Cat. So just make it when you combine Saheeli and Cat online, you just win the game. You just don't have to combo off, so I can play it online. Not only do I want Cat and Oath to be unbanned in Pioneer, I want it both to be smoother when I play them online. That's my dream. That's gonna happen, right? No other changes.
Our good friend Travis wants a very realistic unban. Just unban Ivugan.
No, thank you. That broke Modern. All right, shall we get to it? We're a little behind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the deck I am going to be playing is a Mystic Sanctuary Astrolabe deck, maybe for the last time ever here. But yeah, just the Sultai version here. I haven't really tried it. I've been really loving Bant, so we'll see how I like it.
And I'm going to be playing Izzet Prowess with Storming Entity. Okay, a card that is interesting in Modern because it matches up heinously poorly against Bolt. I want to actually say heinous because you do have some free spells of Prowess that protect it.
Yeah.
But poorly against Bolt. Reasonable against Path because it's like a 2-drop that you have to path.
Yep.
And in this deck, you have Gutshot Manamorphose, so it really can be a 2-drop. But matches up very well against Fatal Push. Just can't be Fatal Pushed or Abrupt Decayed.
I play those. So.
Yeah, so your removal is going to be a little awkward in this matchup. I think the card is actually pretty good in a deck like this. It just needs the right removal to exist in the metagame for it to make sense. This hand, however, has no lands.
This hand on the draw, I think I can keep. It's a little risky. But I think I'm going to keep it here. I've kept worse. All right, any questions? Let's hear what our audience has to think about these bans.
Yeah, what are they talking about? What do they want us to
I mean, just kind of the usual stuff, Unban Twin, and like Astrolabe is like, obviously everybody's like kind of first choice, I think.
You've literally been
suggestions for Uro, actually.
Dimir Inverter?
Uro? Yeah, Uro honestly could Uro is definitely top 5 cards that could go in either format.
Yeah. Can I just say that anybody out there who's saying that they should ban anything from Inverter in Pioneer and also saying unban Twin in Modern, just think about that for a second.
Yeah, you're gonna give that powerful of a deck the tools to come back. But it'd be interesting in Modern if it would dominate again.
Just think about those 2 decks for a second.
They are quite close. They are very similar. Yeah.
Just reconsider.
Yeah, I was never really in Magic for the twin domination days, so I don't know how bad it was, but I can just assume instant speed combos are just absurd.
It was actually never super dominant, but that was again back when Modern wasn't seeing a ton of play. It saw a little bit of play on the SCG tour then. And so it was never hugely dominant because Modern was still being explored. It took a while for Modern to get to a well-explored place.
Yeah.
And in that kind of a meta game, it's never going to coalesce super hard around one deck. But Twin was just the
nice
best.
coalesce drop.
Yeah. It was a tier 1 deck in Modern for just like 3 years straight and won the majority of the Modern Pro Tours. So anytime when push came to shove and people were forced to really get down to brass tacks and the cream rises to the top, to use 3 straight cliches.
I was just gonna say you're really hitting some metaphors.
Twin always showed up.
Yeah.
So I think it was pretty clear to people that were paying attention that Twin was really good.
Yeah.
We just didn't get to the point where the format was iterated over and over and over again to show it concretely.
That's fair. All right, it's going to be interesting. And this is like what, next week is the bannings take effect?
Monday. Yeah.
Monday. Okay. Looks like we get to wait around until we play on Versus Live.
Yeah. So pretty easy to put back one of these lands.
All right,
here.
let's get to it. Sorry for all the chat, everyone. People who didn't care about that, but that's definitely interesting for anybody who loves some Magic.
I'm gonna go to 18. Get in for 1.
And I'll play a land and say, oh.
Okay. Crack this. Get a Montagna.
Yeah, we could just get run over here. We'll see.
And I'm going to Manamorphose.
Okay.
I'm going to get really punished because I'm making red, and I just hope I don't draw a Stormwing Entity.
Yeah, Manamorphose with that card is pretty insane. I never thought about that.
Yeah, you have Manamorphose and Gutshot to just make it a 2-drop.
Okay. That's sweet. Yeah, this is your kind of deck, huh?
Yep. Yeah, definitely just making red.
Okay.
I will Gutshot you, taking another 2. I go to 16.
Okay.
You go to 18.
Yep.
I will play Light Up the Stage, red floating.
Okay.
I will play Soulscar Mage, and I will attack for 3.
I'm down to 15.
You can go.
Pretty solid turn. Probably the 2 worst possible draws. I'll pass to you. We could have kept a loose one and got a little punished here.
Okay, I will play Manamorphose.
I'll mana leak it.
Okay, I'll attack for 4.
All right, 11.
You can go.
I'm going to play a Quaddle.
Yep.
Your go. We kept a 2-lander, drew 4 cards. No such luck. And now we're going to die.
Okay, just need a land. Opt.
All right.
Oh, it's the one island. That's the land we didn't need. Oh, no.
I think you're probably going to be okay even if you don't hit it, though.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. We'll dart the Quaddle.
Okay.
And attack for 6.
6 down to 5.
Pass turn.
Okay. It did hit a land. What's the best way to approach this? I think I'll just pass to you.
Swiss beer.
Mana Leak.
Lava Dart you.
Okay, I'll go down to 4.
Light Up the Stage. These are now both 3-power creatures, so fetching for a removal spell, not going to be very good.
Not going to be that good, but that's all I have. All right, you win.
Okay, don't worry, I have another Lava Dart.
Okay. Well, you couldn't. Oh yeah, Canal. That's right. All right. Well,
you hadn't seen the canal yet, but that was my draw.
gotcha. Yeah, that was a little risky of a keep. I kept Sanctuary, Forest, Mana Leak on the draw with Uro, Fatal Push. So like any fetch land, I'm going off, but a little risky. I didn't think your deck was as aggressive, but it is just a Prowess deck, huh?
Yeah,
So,
it's the mono red Prowess deck with 4 Stormwing Entity. I'm down to 3 Bedlam Reveler.
Okay.
I've always kind of felt the deck like wanted one more threat. I know a lot of people have played Runaway Steamkin. I know Ryan Overturf, who's probably played the most of this deck of anyone.
He's a Prowess king, yeah.
Hates Runaway Steamkin.
Oh yeah, Runaway Steamkin seems terrible.
If you ask him about it in his chat, I'm pretty sure he times you out.
Nice.
On site. No response.
Probably because it's just become a troll at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that does it for game 1. We are going to get to sideboarding here since we're a little behind schedule. Between Sultai and Izzet Prowess here, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with sideboarding. All right, and welcome back to sideboarding here with Versus Live with Sultai mid-range up against Izzet Prowess. From me, I'm bringing in Aether Gust. Going to be really good against your Prowess creatures. Another essential Wrath of God effect. If I can keep my snow permanents high, and I just got to get all my snow cards out of my system now before our winter drought on Monday. Is that what we're gonna call it?
I mean, I don't know. You can call it like a summer thaw. If you're getting rid of the snow cards, we're in the middle of summer.
That's true. That's true. Well, summer thaw.
Sorry for people in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah, that are heading into winter. All right, and then what I'm taking out here, Liliana seems quite bad. The one of Ashiok also seems pretty bad. Hitting your flashback lava darts or whatever, not going to be great. Trimming one of the Jace because you are a hyper aggressive deck. Jace is not that great, and then a couple of forces. I was pretty torn between wanting to keep all of them, only keep a few. I don't want to be 2-for-1ing myself against the 1-drop spell deck too much, but having a key force might be the difference of a game. So
a key force on either a big spell or one of the nice targets is when you play the Ice Fang Quaddle in combat and I go to dart it and then you force the dart.
Yeah, that's nice.
A key one.
All right, what do you got for me?
I've just got a couple mystical disputes, nice at countering Archmage's Charm and Cryptic Command, which are key cards to help you get back in the game once you're behind. You don't want too many counter spells in a deck like this because they're not cards you can play proactively, to help you out your prowess threats. But a couple counter spells, just one in a game in a key spot.
Yeah, you want to draw like exactly one.
Yeah. So we've just got a couple disputes here. Lava Spike is our worst burn spell because Corey does have those 1/1s that we've got to kill, and Lava Spike obviously worse than Lightning Bolt.
Exactly. If you're lava spiking me and then I go Uro and undo your lava spike, I'm like, all right, fan me down. Yeah. All right, you got any questions for us, Rob?
Everybody's kind of going over the B&R stuff right now.
Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. The ban and restricted stuff, that's big news.
Yeah, 4 formats being affected is quite a lot.
I love it. I mean, I just want to play Pioneer again, and I haven't enjoyed playing it in a while since Inverter was just everywhere.
You're telling me.
Yeah. All right, so I will start. We'll try to keep a little bit better hand. All right, Island Astrolabe, it's perfect. I'll keep. Better do this for one last time.
Just trying to come up with something funny to say about how bad that hand was.
And you just couldn't do it?
It's too bad.
Okay, perfect. You've been hanging out with me too often. The puns are rising up. You're like, wait, no, I shouldn't say those.
Yeah. In fact, it just reminded me that I should have cut this before I cut a spike.
Okay. That's illegal. You already submitted your deck list. That makes sense. That's not a particularly strong one.
Yeah. It's a card I kind of like in decks like this because Lightning Bolt is the best removal spell against you.
Yep.
And you're making yourself a little more vulnerable to it with Storming Entity. So when you have turn 2 Storming and you're tapped out for it and you're just like, please don't have the Bolt.
Yeah.
If you get to growth third Bolt, you're in really good shape now.
You know you're going to have Spike in your hand and then I'm going to Dead of Winter for 3 and you're going to have Storm Entity and you're going to cry.
Okay, well, we have a plan. We might as well go to game 3. We know how this one's turning out.
Exactly. Well, I have Island Astrolabe, the now about to be banned sequence. So
this is an excellent hand, and I would gladly keep this, but it's the worst card in my hand.
Okay. Astrolabe, draw a card, pass to you.
Spirebluff Canal, Swifty.
Bang. 19.
You're up.
All right. Okay, let's just play another Astrolabe. And
Pass the turn.
yeah, and pass the turn.
Okay, another canal. I will Manamorphose.
Okay.
I'll make red-blue.
Am I dead?
We'll see. Swift Spear, blue floating, and opt.
Okay. Powerful.
And a land can go to the bottom.
Okay.
And then I will attack for 5.
14.
You're up.
All right. Let's head to winter.
With 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Your go. 3 mana wraths.
You're up.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go with a land and pass to you.
Fiery Islet. Sacrifice it.
I like this. I like this.
Soulscar Mage.
Okay.
You're up.
End step. Quaddle.
Sure.
I'll sack this.
Brings you to 13.
Yep. Let's get a blue land. Let's probably just get Breeding Pool here. If I got a second one. Maybe not. Guess I can just get a Watery Grave. That's fine.
You have 2 Astrolabes. It literally doesn't matter.
Oh, well, yeah, I just wanted to get a blue land for a
Yeah.
Sanctuary, but yeah, agreed.
Exactly. You have 3 islands and 2 sanctuaries.
And then
Your mana-
also, end step, I will cling your Manamorphose. Draw a card. And untap. Draw. I will play a Field of Ruin and pass to you.
Manamorphose.
Sure.
Make red.
Red, coming in.
Red floating, gut shot the Quaddle.
So you're not paying 2 life?
Well, I should play land first. Correct.
Okay.
So I still have 3 to pay for a leak.
Okay.
Declare tax.
Sure.
Attack for 3.
I will decay that.
Pass the turn.
End step. Let's Field of Ruin your canal.
Sure.
And we'll just get a basic island here. Doesn't really matter. Now we're just on an Uro hunt. That's what we want.
I'm going to crack this fetch now and save time. I'm at 19.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
I am on a hunt for a Bedlam Reveler.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You got infinite spells over there?
Actually, I only have 3.
So you can't actually really cast it, huh?
Oh, I only need 1 more mana.
That's
or
fair.
spell.
That's fair. I guess we'll try to... Is Bedlam ever a cast trigger?
No, it's an ETB trigger.
Okay.
As you look at 3 counter spells in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, we got that one covered.
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
No reason.
Nope. No reason why I brought that up.
Fiery Islet. Pop that one.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
All right, end step. I'm going to blow up a Steam Bounce. And I'm also going to escape a Cling on your Manamorphose. All right, so what is this? Escape 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2,
4 mana, 5 cards.
3, 4, 5. I'll keep Dead of Winter. All right, draw a card.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. And land go.
Fiery Islet.
Okay,
Sack
okay.
it.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Well, I'm not doing much either. Oh. Hello.
And Uro.
Hello, magic card. Play Jace the Mind Sculptor.
That resolves.
Okay. Now the question is, do I want to tick this up or down? I think I'll tick it up to start on myself. I don't want that. Pass to you.
I definitely wouldn't suggest taking it down on an empty board.
Yeah, good call. Good call. I guess up or brainstorm would have been a more accurate thing to say.
You're 13.
14. But I probably missed the damage.
I have you at 13.
All right.
Is that what you had, Rob?
I had 13.
Okay. You have 4 in hand?
4 in hand. They're all good.
Question is just whether I can win if I have to spew so much at this Jace.
You leave that Jace alone. You leave that Jace alone. Bolt it. Okay. Bang. I'm gonna gust that one. Okay.
$17. Just playing around Mana League.
Yeah, sure.
15.
All right, you got it.
You're up.
Nice 4 for 1.
4 for 2. You gusted.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And don't have too much going on. I'm gonna say I'll pass to you.
So Canal go.
Okay. Can't escape enough things to be able to do that. I can just go like this, though. I think this is decent. I'm going to Snapcast or Cling your Lightning Bolt.
Sure.
Draw a card.
So the Cling exiled.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess that's not the best play. All right. That's all right. I did it. Okay. Beatdowns.
I'm at 15 right now. Yeah, I'll go to 13.
Okay. And your go.
Dart the Snap.
Okay.
Stormwing Entity. Still playing around Leak.
Counter draw.
Not surprised.
It was a top deck.
Could have... Yeah. If you didn't have Archmage's Charm or Cryptic by then, I would have been very surprised.
Yeah, I didn't until that last turn. End step, draw 2.
Okay, so you had both.
I just drew that off the Cryptic.
Okay.
All right, Sanctuary back Cryptic.
You're at 12.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to draw this Cryptic for my turn. Put this into my hand and pass to you. How many Sanctuaries do I got there, Rob? I would guess at least 3.
Pass the turn.
2.
Okay.
Now you're at 11.
Yep. 11. We'll get the other Sanctuary and
Draw a
the
charm.
charm.
I don't think I'm going to win this one.
All right, draw charm, and I think I'm just going to play charm right away. Just draw 2. I'm still just on a Neuro hunt. And I did not find it. Now I'll play a land go.
You can go.
All right. That's probably a little aggro, but I think I like it. I'm going to end step go bounce draw. Untap. Draw. Sanctuary Cryptic. And pass to you. Oh, blue decks and Modern. They're my fave. I gotta soak it in while I can.
Good thing Ross is letting you run up the score here.
Yeah.
Gut shot you. I'll go to 11.
Ouch.
You go to 10?
Sure.
Okay, Hidetsugu second right.
Yeah. That'd be impressive.
Bedlam Reveler.
How much does that cost?
Cost
Oh, you already paid it?
Yep.
Aether Gust. Yep. Your go.
Pass.
I am going to bounce draw a card again.
Yep.
All right, draw for my turn. Put Cryptic on top. Pass to you.
Bedlam Reveler.
Gust. I can do this dance all day.
Bedlam Reveler.
Counter it.
You're up.
Oh, wait. Sorry, what was I thinking? Mana Leak it. I didn't see you only had 2. Okay, draw this Cryptic. Your go.
I knew I was drawing a Bedlam Reveler.
Nice.
You can go.
Draw 2.
Yep.
Quaddle.
Sure.
Draw 2.
Sure.
Untap. Yeah, no kidding.
And hopefully Corey just decks himself.
Yeah, I'm getting close. I better not play that quite yet. Jace.
Resolves.
Brainstorm.
In response, dart the Quaddle.
Dead. 1, 2, 3. I'll put these back. Crack this.
You go to 9.
I guess I only have 1 land to search. And you're at 11?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I found the Uro.
That hardly seems fair.
Go to 13. Draw.
You go to 12. You fetched this.
Okay.
Yeah.
This into play and pass to you.
Okay. Bedlam Reveler.
Counter, draw.
I drew a Steam Bets.
All right, you're dead. Well, it took a while, but you had no chance from like turn 3.
Yeah. When you Dead of Wintered for X = 4 on turn 3, I had 2 gut shots in my hand.
Oh, so you were close. I was like, what are you thinking about? I was like, are you just wishing you had the mutagenic growth so that you could have killed it?
Had most Dead of Winters covered, but the 4 permanents on turn 3s.
It's like that Astrolabe card should just call for a ban, you know? It's just so good. It enabled my Dead of Winters.
Hope they do something soon.
Yeah. Too funny. All right, Rob, do you got any questions, or are we still ban and restricted talking?
Not really any questions.
Okay.
Everybody just wondering why Ross didn't concede about 6 turns earlier.
Yeah, that was the question I was asking myself as well. Yeah. Never give up. Never surrender.
I mean, he said that he had run around with those counter spells the turn I played them, so we kept bricking a little bit.
Yeah, it was, but I did have a bunch of removal spells.
I should have conceded after the Gust Mana Leak turn. That's when I think I can.
Yeah. When Cryptic's on top and I have a charm. Yeah, that probably could have packed it in.
That's the turn.
Yeah. No, it'll be exciting to get a good shake up to some of the formats here. Historic, I have not played much, but I just assume Nexus is just outrageous.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
That's what the kids say on the website.
And I mean, we got the Invitational coming out soon, so it makes sense that they time it about now to get rid of it so people aren't testing for that and only playing Nexus thinking that's the thing. So this is probably pretty good timing for that specific tournament. And they're leaving Standard out, so they're like, people that are playing the Players Tour Finals, we're not touching that, which, I mean, we just got banned, but... But 2019, 2020 Magic, it wouldn't be surprising if we have multiple bans within one set. All right, how's your hand?
Don't think I can keep this without a threat in it. I'm gonna mulligan.
Okay, I think I'm gonna keep. Yeah, it has the Death Shadow appeal, kind of, where it's like there's a lot of hands that look fine, but it's like, if you don't have a threat, you can just fizzle out.
Yeah.
So we did get a question.
All right, what do we got?
Mean Lizard wants to know, do you think without Astrolabe, Urza will be playable in Modern?
God, it's almost not playable right now. Like, there's not many decks that are actually playing it. I would assume not. I mean, if we take away Opal and we take away Astrolabe, Urza's losing a lot, but I mean, you can still just be the infinite combo deck, play more as a control deck. I've always been interested in just like an Esper deck that just plays Urza, Thopter, Sword, Whir. But I mean, Whir is helped out a lot by Astrolabe, so
yeah,
I would imagine that would go down in popularity, that's for sure.
Yeah, it just seems like it's going to be so clunky to me.
Yeah, it really does. Really does.
Okay, here we've got a hand of magical cards. So, let's once again, send back a perfectly fine card, but the worst card in our deck.
Okay.
Or in our hand.
Bring it, bring it.
Let's fetch for a basic mountain and get a Soulscar Mage.
Okay. You go to 19. I will draw. Now it's, do I want to play around anything or just get this card out of here? I think we better just get it out of here. I don't know what you could have, but we'll just do it now.
So you're at 18?
Yep, your go.
Okay, I'll shock and play a Soul Scar.
Okay, you're at 17?
Yep, you're up.
Land go.
And step opt.
Opt, sure.
Bottom that.
Okay.
Swift Spear.
Mana Leak.
Attack for 1.
Okay.
Brings you to 17.
Yep.
Light up the stage.
All right.
Whoa. You can go.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Your go.
So one counter spell, and Corey breaks up these two cards, and there's no way I can really orient it so that I can resolve both.
Rocking a hard place, huh?
Yeah, Manamorphose.
Yeah, I got a charm. I think I have to take 3 here though, because I want green.
Playing the Morphos puts another spell in my yard for Bedlam Reveler and gets a Prowess trigger, so it's the one to play.
I'm gonna go to 14.
And then I will play this and opt.
Okay.
I'll keep that on top and get in for 3.
Okay, so I go to 11.
Pass the turn.
All right. Yeah, a little bit of an awkward sequence there, but really nothing you can do. If you had like a dispute or something, I was wrecked. But
I drew the third land there on my turn, and if like the third land had been one of those two and the other one had been there, I would have been in much better shape because I had the opt. So I would go land 3. If you see the Storm Ring, I go opt, and you're like, okay, I have to let that resolve, and then I just get to play this and keep all the Manamorphoses.
Yeah.
Or you try to like counter the opt, and that would have been horrible for you.
All right, I'm going to crack this.
You're at 10. Yeah, just an awkward light up the stage.
Now I have a nice little turn. I'm going to put push on top. All right, so I'm at 10. And I'm going to play an Uro. Draw this.
You go to 13.
Yep, and extra land for the turn. Let's put in this. And now I'm thinking if I just want to push this immediately, or you could like dispute it. So I think I probably should. Your go.
Manamorphose.
Okay.
Make red.
Okay.
Swift Spear, red floating.
Okay.
Attack for 1.
No blocks.
12.
Okay.
Play Canal, pass.
All right. Well, I don't want to get blown out to a dispute here, and I feel like there's no way I lose it unless it is a dispute. So I'm going to crack this.
Go to 11.
I'm going to Mystic Sanctuary this Mana Leak on top. Oh, wait a minute. JK, I need this for green. So, just kidding. I'm still going to take this. I don't think I have 2 breeding pools, which I think is kind of interesting. So I guess I'll just have to go with this forest. Oh, never mind. You have to try them. That's right. Okay, well, I guess I can't really play around it too much. If you got it, you got it. Unless I draw something. Okay, so untap. That's not a bad draw anyways. All right. Escape Hero. It's not that?
No.
I'll leave a charm, draw a card, play a field, go to 15.
14 you fetched.
Oh, yeah, that's true. 14, and then pass to you.
Attack.
All right, I'll block.
Bolt the arrow.
Okay. It's only 5 damage. Are you passing priority back to me, or?
No.
Oh.
Just have to figure out where this other bolt goes.
Sure.
Can't decay, so it's just, do you have a push or not?
Okay.
Because counterspell doesn't matter. I could send this bolt upstairs, and this is still a 3/4.
Yeah.
I guess I would still lose this. I should have just gone for the double bolt on the arrow. I don't know why I didn't. But then you just don't block. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
If you have a counterspell. So yeah, bolt the arrow.
Okay. It's dead.
You're up.
All right, we'll destroy a canal. Get a land. Not the biggest of deals since you're kind of out of gas. I'll eventually bring this arrow back. Just won't be next turn. Untap. Your go.
Yeah, we need to find a Bedlam Reveler real quick.
Stat, some would say.
You have 2 in hand, 3.
3.
It's a really nice curve out from Corey here on the draw.
Yeah.
Push into leak into charm into Uro plus push into rebuy Uro.
Yeah, not bad. That's just some Sultai stuff. You know, it finally answers the age-old question of how do we feel about Sultai, and I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Got him for 2.
Get in for 2 and play Quano.
Yep.
Block.
Light up the stage.
For the full value, huh? Okay, that resolves. Ooh.
And for turn, you're up.
Got a Reveler.
And we...
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to play Uro.
You go to 17.
17. Draw. Land. Astrolabe.
Yep.
Here go. Oh, wait, I can play one more land.
Reveler.
Cryptic. Counter and draw. Bang.
Pop this.
Yep. Probably do that in response in case you hit a dispute, right?
Sure. I did not.
Okay.
Gut shot you.
Okay.
I go to 15, you go to 16.
Yep.
Light up the stage.
Okay. That resolves. There you go. You got that dispute.
Yeah.
The card you needed. Just kidding. Green, blue. I'll escape Uro. Gotta exile everything. Go to 19.
Yep.
Draw. Then I will play a Jace. And let's tick up on you. You can have that and pass to you.
I'm dead.
All right. I was like, how long do you want to play this one out? Well, the Sultai deck I always thought was just a very strong deck, and it kind of has the same problems that Bant does. You know, that like the big mana decks are still going to beat it. Dredge is going to be advantage. These decks that kind of go way over the top. But people that just want to use Fatal Push instead of Path, I think it's perfectly fine. You know, I don't really know where the matchups would be different between this and Bant because the green-blue cards are pretty. They're the staple anyways, you know, but...
And white has access to sweepers. You got some like cool planeswalkers here, but you can play Ashiok and the others as well.
Yeah, I think like Path for Titans and stuff.
Plague Engineer's a nice one.
That's true. That's true. All right, well, we are a little bit far behind. What do we got for our last match here, Rob?
You're playing the cool Grixis Delver deck that did well in a recent challenge.
That's right.
And I'm playing a neat deck from a 5-0 in a league. Well, in typical versus fashion, we save the most fun decks for the end.
The spice for the end, I would say. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Every time we play Prowess on Versus, like it just gets it has one game where it just kind of runs the opponent over.
Yeah.
And the other 2 games where they just kill your stuff and then I just don't do anything.
Yeah, you've always been the one playing Prowess. I've never been a big fan of these decks. But
I've watched Ryan Overturf play this deck countless times.
And just dominates.
I've watched him win games on turn 20 many times.
Yeah.
And I've just never been able to do it in practice.
Yeah.
And I just keep trying to watch and emulate what he does. And I thought Storming Entity would help here because it matches up so well against your removal.
And it would have if you would have gotten it on turn 2.
Yeah, just never do it early.
Yeah.
That was the problem. And that one awkward light up the stage there, I think was a big deal.
Yeah.
Because I think I would have been able to, potentially close the game through the Uro, depending upon like what your draws were like.
Yeah.
And maybe if I find a key dispute or something like that.
Yeah, because I don't have many ways to deal with that entity at all.
Yeah. And flies over a lot of stuff. You really just need an Ice Fang.
Yeah.
But I've
Ice Fang, I guess, is pretty dang good. But
I have 4 gotcha on 4 darts. So, I'm really good at Ice Fanging. I would have gotten to the dispute with the Scry. I would have gotten to the dispute earlier. That could have changed things.
Yep.
So there's a lot of things that could have happened if that light at the stage, hit the land in one of those cards instead of hitting both Manamorphers and just basically putting my hand face up.
Yeah, it did. That is the one thing about light up the stage is it is pretty easy to play against the card.
Yes.
You get to map out your turn and just know that that's what's going to happen next turn, and that's a huge advantage. That's why I see like Seth when he casts his light up the stages, they're just always, not a slight on when you cast or anything, but it's just always his like turn 6 play, and like just is way more patient with it and like not playing it when he could have played it on turn 3 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was crazy, but then it just makes sense because he gets value out of it no matter what.
That's 100% the way you want to be doing it in decks with a little higher land count and a little higher curve. When you have 3 and 4 drops you're potentially hitting. In this deck, when it's all 1s and 2s, you're usually doing it to hit land drops and find your next piece of gas, which is what I was doing. I had one creature, like, okay, let's set up and find our next thing. But it was then just turn it face up, like, okay, hold up the counter spell, take 1 more hit, and then we're good.
Well, one last time, if this was the last time I got to cast Astrolabe and it was for the marbles, I am going to be happy that I get to go out on top with Astrolabe. Doing what I love. Doing what I love, taking Rob's marbles away from him on Versus Live. So
you mean Ross's marbles?
Yeah, sorry. They're not yours, right, Rob?
No.
No, they're not mine.
All right. Well, we are going to take a short 5-minute break, and we'll be right back with our 3rd and final round here on Versus Live. See ya.